Yo, what's happening, man? Hopefully y'all can hear me. I think I got this. Nope, I ain't got that mic on. Is that the right mic? The fuck? Oh no. Oh no. Got my camera hooked up. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I want to know if y'all can hear me. Oh, y'all hear me? My brother. What's happening, everybody? What's good? What's good in the neighborhood, everybody? What's going on here? We are in the building. I like that. I got my real stuff. Welcome back, man. I'm still out here in Baltimore. I thought this should be playing through my. Hold on, because this is my MacBook. Let me see something. I thought it was playing through my camera, but I don't know. Yesterday I played through my camera. But anyway, I'm out here in Baltimore, man. We got three more shows. The first two shows Friday were phenomenal. Shout out to all the people in Baltimore for pulling up. Oh, I don't know what the hell that was, but shout out to all the people in Baltimore that's been pulling up, man. It's been going crazy. I did get out yesterday. I went down to that Arundel Mall. The people in Baltimore said that was not Baltimore. I was outside of Baltimore. I had no idea because when you come into these cities, I just put into the computer mall, and that's where to take me. So I'm going to go to the Madawin Mall, wherever that is. I'm gonna go visit that mall today, get out in the city, see what's happening, see what's shaking, and I'm gonna do what I do. But and also too, Philly tickets are still moving. So if you in Philly, I'm gonna be at the Helium January 11th. Y'all can pull up on me at Philly, man, in Philly at the Helium. And I just want to see some. Hold on one second, y'all. This is really pissing me off. Huh. Mm. Well, if y'all hear me, it's fine because I guess I must be talking through this MacBook speaker. Anyway, let's get into it, man. So last night, um, tell Carlos what up. Last night, Trump went in there and snatched up the Venezuelan president, just snatched them up. I mean, this was looked like one of the shortest wars that I've ever seen. And first of all, I don't even know why we went to war or attacked Venezuela. From some of the rumblings, I'm guess it's about oil, controlling of oils and natural resources. And I also heard that this guy Maduro, I don't know. So if there's anybody from Venezuela, please come in and correct me if I'm wrong. But they were saying this guy, this Maduro guy, was basically holding these people hostage. Now, I don't know if this is supposed to be some type of hero's narrative for the Trump administration or what. If he was, or both things could be true. He was holding people hostage. He was taking the money, the resources, keeping all the oil, selling the drugs, and the U.S. wants control of the oil and the resources, and this was no better time. Now, the only thing I could say, are we going to go to war? Does China and Russia get involved with this? Because China and Russia are allies of Venezuela. So what I did, you know, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up. I mean, and then Venezuela's a small country. They were no match for the U.S. You know. So I'm gonna pull up what I got. Uh, no, that's tracks. Let me see. Let's check this out.
Did you make the decision to take out Maduro this morning? And what was Maduro doing when our guys came in on him?
Wait a minute. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear what he's saying? Let me know. Bro, I'm not even, my camera not on. This my HD. Lord have mercy. That's the problem. Okay. Hold up, y'all. I had some technical difficulties. The other, come on. There we go. Now, see, that's better. That's better. I had to turn my other camera on. Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all hear me now? Y'all can hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, good. All right, cool. All right, well, let's play this video. Let's see what's going on and why Trump decided to go through, do this.
Maduro this morning. And what was Maduro doing when our guys came in on him?
So we were going to do this 4 days ago, but the weather was not perfect. The weather has to be perfect. And we had just the perfect weather. We had, very good. A little bit few more clouds than we thought, but it was good. We waited 4 days. We were going to do this 4 days ago, 3 days ago, 2 days ago. And then all of a sudden it opened up and we said go. And I'll tell you, it was just amazing. And what was he doing? He was in a very highly guarded, like a fortress, actually. He was in a fortress. That we had nobody killed was amazing. I think we had nobody killed, I have to say, because a couple of guys were hit, but they came back and they're supposed to be in pretty good shape. But that we had nobody killed, that we lost no aircraft. Everything came back. We got it all back. One of them was hit pretty hard, but a helicopter, but we got it back. But it just was the right time to do it. We had to do it because it's a war. We're losing 300,000 people a year. We don't lose that much in a war, okay, if you look. And we had to do it. But he was in a house that was more like a fortress than a house. It had steel doors. It had what they call a safety space where it's, solid steel all around. He didn't get that space closed. He was trying to get into it, but he got bum rushed so fast that he didn't get into that. We were prepared. We had, massive blowtorches and everything else that you need to get through that steel, but we didn't need it. He didn't make it to that area of the house.
Oh, wow. So the people, I was looking on Twitter and I saw a couple of people, like people in Venezuela, who seemed to be celebrating the capture of Maduro and his wife. Like, I don't know if this is propaganda. I don't know. I would love for somebody from Venezuela to come on here and tell us the truth or whatever. But they were literally celebrating it. I think I got some footage of that. Let me see. Yeah. So this is what this guy had to say.
Okay. As a Venezuelan American, I got some shit to say. My family, my parents, my sister, my extended family, all lost everything. Their work, their savings, their investments, gone. Wiped out by a narco dictatorship that has held Venezuela in a death grip for over 25 years. And what happened to my family has happened to millions, and yes, millions. The Venezuelan exodus is the second largest displacement crisis on earth after Syria. This is not just a tragedy. It is one of the great humanitarian disasters of our time. But the suffering doesn't end there. This regime has jailed hundreds of political prisoners. Thousands have been murdered simply for speaking out. More than a third of the population has fled. 1/3. Not for better opportunities or for the American dream, but to survive, to live, because staying often means death. And while the world may see Venezuela as a collapsed state, what it is in reality is an occupied one. Our territory, our natural resources, and our institutions have been overrun by hostile foreign powers. Iranian militias, Chinese corporations, Russian intelligence, all exploiting our country with impunity. Venezuela is no longer just a local crisis. It is now a geopolitical threat that endangers the entire Western Hemisphere. It has become a launch pad for an authoritarian expansion in the Americas. And in the midst of all of this, one woman has dared to lead the charge for freedom. Maria Corina Machado. In 2024, against every odd, she led a peaceful democratic uprising that won the election. Her team smuggled physical voting receipts out of the country, hard proof of victory that the regime tried to bury. Her courage has lit a fire in the hearts of millions of Venezuelans desperate to believe that change is still possible. But now some have questioned her decision to dedicate her Nobel Prize to Donald Trump. Okay, I get that. But here's the truth. It was a brilliant strategic move in the global chessboard of politics. Maria Corina is no fool. She knows exactly the kind of man Trump is. She knows how much he campaigned for it, loudly and relentlessly, to win that very same prize. She knows how symbolic and personal that recognition is to him. And precisely because of that, she understood that this gesture might be the thing that keeps his attention focused on Venezuela at a time when U.S. presence and pressure in the Caribbean is rising. She didn't dedicate that award to flatter him. She did it to protect and preserve the one kind of power that could help shift the course of history. Because for her, this isn't about pride. It's not about optics. It's about freedom. And let's be very clear. Maria Corina is not asking for the U.S. to invade Venezuela. She's not campaigning for war. Venezuela is already invaded. It is held hostage by a narco state, overrun by foreign agents and enemies of democracy, Russians, Iranians, Chinese, all operating freely, weaponizing our land and resources to expand their influence across Latin America. What Maria Corina is calling for, what millions of Venezuelans are praying for, is the support of the only military on earth capable of countering that threat and helping to free our people. This is not imperialism. This is liberation. She's not playing partisan games. She's playing for Venezuela's life. Because this isn't theoretical. This isn't academic. This is life or death. So yes, it is time to honor her bravery, but more importantly, it is time for the world, especially the free world, to recognize what's at stake. The fight for Venezuela is a fight for freedom, for democracy, and for the stability of an entire continent. If we truly care about liberty, human dignity, and peace in the Americas, then Venezuela's fight must matter to all of us. Que viva Venezuela, que viva Maria Corina Machado.
Okay, I believe this guy, y'all. So basically, from what he's saying, look, I'm not trying to be political. I'm not trying to take sides, but this particular video, the guy sounds believable. Would Trump be considered a hero in Venezuela right now? Because there were people in the streets literally celebrating, literally dancing. I don't know if that's propaganda or not, but this is what I've been seeing. This is what I've been coming up with. Now, at the same time, this was a perfect storm because now we can go back in and still take advantage or take those oil resources and those minerals. The only thing I could say, will this escalate tension with China and Russia? Because if China and Russia was involved with that oil, there's going to be a problem. And guess what? We just got a super chat from my good friend, my good brother, the great Jonathan Soul. Let's give him a round of applause. And you know what, Jonathan, I'm out of town, so I don't have my soundboard, but thank you for that, brother. I really appreciate that, man. Appreciate you, Jonathan. But yeah, so I don't know, guys. Do we what's gonna go on? The brother Derek McClover came in. I see in the spirit Russia and China threatening occupation of Venezuela because of them claiming an interest in Venezuela's oil exports, claiming it threatens their national security and is a threat of provocation. It's only the beginning of a bad case of the flu. So I really wish you could elaborate on that, Daryl. I see in the spirit Russian trying to, yeah, just elaborate on that. I wish you, if you still watching. Okay, I thought dude was said to be a bad dictator. Of course, we should be minding our business. He wants war so he can stay in control. Now, you talking about Maduro or you talking about Trump? Which one are you talking about? Russia got their peeps up out of there. Well, that's where we at. That's where we at. He went over there. He went over there, and with 1 hour, he got Maduro out of there. He was trying to barricade himself. He put himself in steel bunkers, but they had blow torches and things like that, you know, got him out. Just got him out very, very fast. Very swift. Them Delta Force brothers, the military Delta Force, and I don't know if I guess the Delta Force went over there. Them some bad dudes, man. They don't play. They do not play, man. So this is interesting. I didn't know we had this much heat with Venezuela. And my thing too, he was saying that Venezuela, so all the dope coming to the US is coming out of Venezuela. I thought it'd be coming out of like Colombia or something. Like that's where all the drugs are coming from, like Mexico. Where is it coming from? So is this supposed to help us or something? I don't know. I'm so confused when it comes to a lot of these geopolitical events. However, now that I'm a newscaster every morning, I'm gonna do my thing. Shout out to Mark Jackson 4215. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna still, figure this out. Propaganda for drugs, but take the biggest oil reserve on earth. Yeah. Hey, it's what it is, man. You say I don't care what Trump does, I don't trust him one bit. That's understandable. I don't know. This is gonna be a very interesting. Over the next few days, it's gonna be very interesting. Do tensions rise with China? Can China afford for tensions to rise against the U.S.? Could China afford to go to war with the U.S.? If China was to go to war with the U.S. and we're not buying their products, doesn't that hurt China? Because who else is buying the Temu, Fashion Nova, Shein, scrolling on TikTok, wearing Nikes? We're doing all this in America. And that's a great point, Kino. It is impossible to attack us, and that is a great point. Being in the United States, those oceans do protect us, and we're going to see you as soon as you start out trying to come over here. So that's a great, great point. And I'm not saying they're going to invade the U.S., but they could send a bomb, they could strike us, or do something. Not Menego, Melvina, not all, but a lot of the drugs the U.S. ordered to be delivered to us has come from them. This is a big game. That's funny. The joke you told about how people shrink when they lie, that would be funny. We went over there. It's not about oil. We wanted to get the people of Venezuela free. We don't want the oil. Am I shrinking right now? I'm about to do that as a bit. Andreas Dixon, that was good. That was a bit. You just helped me with a bit. Charlize says it's a deflection. Maybe Trump will hit the button like if some Epstein tapes or something come out, he just will be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm hitting this button. We just will go to war and we'll just go into a tailspin. Maybe that is what will happen. I really don't know. But I'm gonna move right along. I saw something today. BOOSIE, they have the federal government or whatever, the people in California probation board. They want to give BOOSIE 2 years. Um, let me pull this up and I'll read it to y'all real quick. Mm-hmm. Let me say continue. Come on. Okay, so federal prosecutors in San Diego are pushing for BOOSIE to receive a 2-year prison sentence after being convicted of possessing a firearm as a felon. Probation officials, however, are recommending a much harsher sentence of nearly 4 years. And once BOOSIE received this news, BOOSIE wrote a message to Trump saying, Trump, check my case out. My case was dismissed, but Biden's Department of Justice recharged me with the same gun charge Biden pardoned his son of. I was told I am the only person in the country facing that charge now. President Trump, I already was given a 10-year sentence in state in 2009 for third offense marijuana. I never was even off of rehab, straight to prison. Trump, I'm BOOSIE. I'm a rapper, filmmaker from Baton Rouge. I was targeted. My mouth and things I stand on get me in a lot of shit, but I'm real. My lawyer, Megan Blanco, can explain this case. She knew the charges and against you were bad. She even spoke about it on radio. I just find it amazing that somehow Boosie feels that Trump will be his savior. You know, what I find ironic about this, when 21 Savage said F the streets, and Boosie said, no, it's not F the streets. We shouldn't F the streets, yada, yada. And then Boosie like kneels to this altar of Trump to try to get a pardon. I just find it to be rather ironic. It seems like if you want to pray to the streets and kneel to the streets and be a big, tough street nigga, you should just take it on the chin, right? And stand on your shit. And I'm telling this to all you niggas that talking your street shit, you a tough ass nigga, you a tough ass nigga, go to jail. Why cry? Why cry? I'm gonna tell you I'm a square. Hey, you know what I mean? I'm lame. I'm corny, but I ain't going to no goddamn jail. So if you're gonna be the tough street, then you gotta decide. You gonna be in the streets, nigga? Be in the streets. Ain't no goddamn, oh, Trump, help me. No, stand on your square. Stand on that shit. That shit kills me. Stand on it. Don't go crying to him. He don't give a damn. He knew Diddy, and Diddy ass sitting in there, so he definitely not coming for you, Boosie. Hopefully, Boosie will get just the 2 years, but they putting him in jail. His ass going to jail. Okay? And a lot of shit comes like, you know, when they've talked about that Marlo Mike situation, that 15-year-old young boy that spent his whole life in jail who was allegedly Boosie's hitter. Okay, karma comes back in strange ways. Karma's going to come knock on your door. That's what happens. So once again, it goes back to my statement where I stand 10 toes down saying F the streets. It's a trap. It's a trap. You want to be in the streets, you want to be cool, you want to be tough. It's a perpetual cycle that only enriches other groups of people. Okay, when you become incarcerated and they give you that number, you profit. You're like profit for the prison institution. So now that you're in jail, they got to hire another CO. They got to hire a warden. You bring business to the town. Instead of just dissing that shit and shaming these niggas in the darkness. Because that's what has to be done. The street mentality had us in a chokehold for too long. And especially my generation, being that of Generation X. There will never be honor amongst thieves. You're not going to win in the streets. And you're definitely not going to win in the streets with this technology, with the cameras, with people being able to talk to you. It's cameras in the glasses now. You're not going to win. So it's over. It's over. And shout out to the city of Chicago, who's had the lowest homicide rate in the past 20 years. Also, the good young brother in Baltimore is doing an amazing job where their crime is super, super low right now. And shout out to Black people for waking up and leaving it alone. And we have to continue to shame these niggas. You want to be a tough street nigga, we have to shame them into the darkness. Because basically, I think too, and I do have some level of empathy, because I do believe like a lot of street guys, a lot of tough thug dudes are like traumatized individuals. And, you know, lack of the father in the home, you know, abuse, could have been some molestation, just anything. But the thing is, you have to they need to find help through counseling. The help shouldn't be found in them unleashing that trauma on other people that look like them. You know what I mean? I get it. Life is not fair, but you're not about to kick my back in and not think your ass not going to jail. So, you know, it's what it is. So don't. And then I did that. This quote I commented on the Shade Room, and I said, Boosie, call the streets. If the streets are that good and wonderful, the streets should be able to help Boosie get probation and beat this charge. See, I'm gonna speak truth to power or whatever, because I'm not cool. I don't want to be cool. I don't want to be hanging with none of these celebrity niggas. I'm not trying to run up under none of these rapping ass niggas. No, I'm here for the people. So I'm going to speak my truth. I don't want to be cool. I'm not about to post 20 pictures with me and celebs. No, hell no. I wasn't raised like that. So, you know, shout out to J-Dub. He worked at juvenile. Yeah, the kids need that therapy. And a lot of them need love. But then at the same time, our community for many, many years, we kind of celebrated street culture too. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, little Dontavius, he bad as hell. You know what I mean? Like, we would say things like that. And to the young mothers, I don't think you should speak that on your child in a contextual way to where that's cute. Oh, little Quantavius, he's so bad. Okay, you don't speak that on that baby, because that baby's going to fulfill that prophecy. You never say that about that child. Shit ain't cool. And they do it because they want to assimilate with other failures in life. You say you got a good child, a loving child. That's what we should be saying, and that's where we should be at. So it's what it is, man. You say, what's up, Judge Mathis? Boy, you hitting me with that Judge Mathis early today, right? Oh, man, did you guys see the fight in the Diamond District? I don't know if y'all saw that. It went extremely viral. Trax NYC, who's a jeweler in the Diamond District, real stand-up dude. I watched this video to where I guess a man paid $22,000 for a chain. He said that, let me play this, yeah. I'm going to show y'all this video real quick. Is this it?
Bye. Have a good one. Have a good one. Have a good one. Have a good one. Safety out. Have a good one. Have a good one, brother.
You know what? I want to play the beginning of that so y'all can see like what really went down. It was very interesting, man. And shout out to Tracks NYC for really standing up for the people in this moment. And I had to do some glazing for Tracks NYC because I'm like, bro, you really stood for the people, man. He went out there, he wasn't scared. He stood for the people, man, because they was cheating the people. And I think a lot of these jewelers, like if they cheating the people in the Diamond District, all them stores and them malls, all that shit is fake. All them stores in the middle of them malls, they are selling fake shit. Or that shit is like, it probably ain't even 10 karat. That shit probably 4, 5 karat because people not really getting their jewelry checked like that, you know? But let me see if I can find that NYC Tracks video. I know one thing, NYC Tracks business about to go through the roof. Let me see if I can get this for y'all. Hold on. I like how y'all being so patient with me. Y'all are the best, man. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. And while I'm talking, I'm gonna be in Philly, man. So y'all pull up on me in Philly. I'll be in Philly at the Helium, January 11th. Next week, I'll be there. No, I'm trying to find a video. I'm trying to find the one where he was explaining what happened. Y'all just give me 1 second real quick. I'm gonna get it for y'all. Shout out to Kevin Polk, man. I'm glad you enjoyed the show, bro. I appreciate you coming out, man, for real. You had a good time. Let me see. So I got it. I got this video. Let me show y'all this real quick. Yeah. All right. Yeah, this is going very, very viral. Okay. Let's take a look at this, y'all.
You fucking bitch. Where's my fucking money, motherfucker? Where's my fucking money, bitch? Where's my money? I got this fucking bracelet. Where's my fucking money? What are you gonna do, bitch? What are you gonna fucking do? Doc, motherfucker, you saying VVS, I3, 14 karat, and you're using my name, you bitch! 6447. Yeah, 6447. Thief! You fucking thief! Bitch! Stop, take him. No! Get the fuck your hands off of me, bro! You little bitch! You fucking bitch! Yo, don't fucking fuck out of here! Oh, they wildin'! Oh my god!
I mean, do you see this? Like they jumped on me.
Oh, they wildin'!
Oh, yeah, get that girl. Yo, David, chill. Oh, no.
In the end, they tried to kill me, strangle me with my own chain. Get out of this hospital. TracksNYC.com. So this is the receipt from this disgusting company that pretends to be me, says they're Tracks NYC, sells my customer a bracelet, rips them off, and rips them off on the gold. Shit, they're saying it's 14 karat gold. Well, we're gonna test this bracelet right now. Start the test. 10 karat gold. So did they say they were tracks NYC?
Yeah, he tried to portray. He tried to sell one of your products. He said that he ran out.
Right.
One of your rings that you purchased.
Right. That we sell. So you came with a picture of tracks NYC.
Yep. I opened up the website for.
And then he said he ran out, even though he has nothing to fucking do with me other than to steal my fucking customers all day long. These rats have done this over and over and over again, and I tolerated it. And now they fucked them over on the carrot as well. Yo, Akai, you are fucking thieves, bro.
Yeah. He also too, I saw how he was honorable, man. He gave that man like $22,000 of cash back and told them that they're gonna owe him another 1,000. And then the tracks started tearing stuff up in the jewelry store and went over there like, yo, give me my money. So I salute Tracks. This is a stand-up guy. I respect him being an honorable man, and I respect him standing on his square for truth. That's not being like no gangster being hard, but saying you took my money, you cheated my customer, you owe me. So Track's business is going to explode, it's going to go through the roof. He's a star because he stands with the people. And you know, he's going to go through the roof. He's doing right by the people. But they are definitely, and then he gonna have to get some security too, because they about to lose so much money down there. All them jewelers in that diamond district, they're gonna lose so much money, and their reputations are gonna be so damaged. Because it's not just that dude; people aren't gonna trust anybody in that diamond district. So Trax is gonna really have to watch out. And you were saying that they make 24 billion. Ain't no way. I don't think that diamond. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't that diamond district ain't making no 20. My receiver died. Y'all can hear me now? Y'all can hear me now. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me now? All right, my bad, y'all. All right, cool. No, what I was saying, how long was I out? Let me see when y'all first started, said y'all couldn't hear me. It was just down for like Down for about 2 minutes. What I was saying, the Diamond District does generate, J-Dub Comedy was right. They do generate like $24 billion a year. They do $400 million in daily sales. But yeah, that's a lot of money. I mean, if you just get 1,000th of a % of that, you at like 2.4 million. That, if you a terrible salesman, you could probably get a little bit of that bread. But NYC Tracks will be revered as a legend, as a hero, and he gonna make all the money out there in the Diamond District, boy. That's right, y'all. So look, I'm gonna say this: stand with the people, man. It ain't even about no industry or nothing like that. It's just about standing with the people, whatever you do, being honorable, respectful, loving, kind to people, man. That's where we at right now, because I think being in this social media world, in this digital world, we all can see each other, get to know one another. And if we do right by each other, I think we'll all go further. Because I keep, like, even with I was looking at something very interesting in regards to Ryan Coogler. So Ryan Coogler, Sinners didn't get like an award or something. They weren't placed to receive any type of award, even though they generated like 400 million from this movie. The movie got a rating from Rotten Tomatoes of like a 98%. But Variety, Billboard, Deadline, Hollywood Reporter are all owned by one person. And they try to dismiss Ryan Coogler. But Ryan Coogler is very, very smart. He has like a good ownership position in his movies. He's also, been doing his thing with Michael B. Jordan. And he gets to the people. So we, the people, rally behind him. It's not the industry that can necessarily control him. So that's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. So, guys, we're going to wrap this up. We did a good 44 minutes today. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to try to start me a Patreon. I'm still going to do these every day. But if y'all want to contribute to the Patreon, that's cool. That'll be dope. And then the Patreon will just be pretty much behind the scenes and show y'all what I'm doing every day and how I'm trying to build this business. I mean, there's definitely gonna be a big sweep in that Diamond District, and yeah, they're gonna get sued, bro. They're gonna lose a lot because people are gonna go down there. People that saw that video, everybody saw that video who bought jewelry from whoever that guy is, they going to get their jewelry appraised. So yeah, they definitely gonna go to jail. And I heard that Mom Dami was talking about shutting that store down or something because of the spitting incident. He was saying that the spitting incident caused the store to be unsanitary or something. So it's wild, man. It's wild. A lot of these people, like I say, in the middle of these malls, man, these cats selling all fakes. You go into them malls where they got them 2-foot lockers and you see all them jewelry stores, I think 90% of that shit is fake, man. And they just ripping people off. I don't believe it's real. So it's what it is, guys. I'm gonna go on and get on out of here. Start my day, man. It's been great, man. Appreciate all y'all pulling up on your boy. And I'm out, man. Peace and blessings.